In today's lab, compare melting points, we are going to look at the melting point of 3 different substances and how, whether or not they are bonded through ionic or covalent bonds, how that affects the melting point. So the 3 substances that I have are A, sugar, B, I just have regular salt, and then C is something called paraffin. And paraffin, this is actually, the brand name is Parafilm, but paraffin is like a saran wrap for labs. So I would use this to cover glassware where I've made solutions and things like that. So I have these 3 substances. Once again, I have sugar, salt, and paraffin. And what I want you to do at this time is pause the video and make a prediction in terms of which substance do you think will melt first, okay? So which substance, sugar, salt, or paraffin, do you think will melt first? Pause the video, make your prediction on your document, and then start me back up again. All right, so at this point, I got my pan together where I've divided it into 3 parts. I got my sugar, my salt, and my paraffin. All right, and you're gonna get a close-up of this, so you'll be able to see it once I have everything in it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put my things here. So I'm gonna put the sugar. I'm looking at my hot plate and I'm hoping the one that I got is big enough for this. I have my salt. And then I gotta take the paraffin off the paper. I stretch it just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that on here. All right, these things are gonna go on the hot plate for 5 minutes. So let's get started. All right, so at this point you can see my substances are on the hot plate. This plate is so hot that it's taking away the my separations. I'm so sad. Now, if you look at the rest of this lab activity, you can see we're looking at you know, the compounds. You're making observations of what you notice. You can always go back. Be grateful that you're not in here. All right, let me see if I can get closer to the things. All right, so here's the sugar. All right, here's the salt, and there's the paraffin. Okay, I leave it on here for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna come back to you guys, okay? All right, I'm back with this. Okay, a different view. Actually, it's better than what I had the first time, so you can see. The paraffin is actually all stuck to the pan. All right, the sugar is bubbling up. Got this nice little black substance bubbling up. And then there's the salt. All right, I got a couple of more minutes remaining before this is done. And hopefully I do not set off the smoke alarm early this morning doing this. But here we go, we got the, excuse me. Oh, it's very smoky. We got the paraffin right here. Oh, I guess I should go in order. So we have sugar, which is A. All right, we have salt. And then we have our paraffin. All right, and if you notice that there's some black, brown, dark brown stuff, the sugar is moving across the pan. All right, so time is up. Ooh. Whew, I could barely breathe. All right, so hopefully you've made some observations. You have your melting order from the handout. Okay, time that it would take the substance to melt. You don't have to give a number in terms of that, but just which substance melted first, which one melted second, which one third if melted at all. And then there are 2 conclusion questions for you guys to answer based on this. So there are 2 conclusion questions, and then you submit it. If you have any questions, let me know.